Hello and welcome to our latest breaking news. The top three teams in the Betway Premiership all got victories. Yes, it was a weekend full of goals, honestly, for the big three. So Kaizer Chiefs won 2-0 with two late goals over Sekhukhune United on Sunday evening, with goals from Tashreeq Morris and also a penalty by Mfundo Vilakazi. Morris came in as a sub and scored late in the match. So the coach says that Morris is always ready when the team needs him, even though this is his first appearance this season. Now, let me hear your thoughts. Do you want Kaizer Chiefs to keep Tashreeq Morris since he still has another year on his contract, or should they let him go? Let me hear your thoughts. And in the title race, it was a crazy match between Mamelodi Sundowns and Siwelele FC, with 11 goals scored in that game. Mamelodi Sundowns came guns blazing, scoring 5 first half goals, going to halftime with a 5-1 scoreline. It seemed like Mamelodi Sundowns would probably score 10 goals in this match. But yeah, they crumbled in the second half because they were close to matching Orlando Pirates' goal difference. However, in the second half, they crumbled, conceding 3 goals, with Kampani Lungu grabbing a hat-trick. And on the Mamelodi Sundowns, Tashreeq Matthew scoring a brace and Brian Leon scoring a hat-trick. When the game went to halftime with a 5-1 score, people were saying that Ricardo Goss is probably letting Mamelodi Sundowns to score since he's on loan from them. I don't know if he's still on loan from Mamelodi Sundowns. However, they said that he was very solid against Orlando Pirates. And now when it comes to Mamelodi Sundowns, every shot was a goal. Yeah, but in the second half, after Mamelodi Sundowns also crumbled with Ndamani and Ronwen Williams making costly mistakes, it left Mamelodi Sundowns fans frustrated, knowing that they scored 7 goals. However, they conceded 4. And later that day, Orlando Pirates played Makesi FC, where they controlled the game from start to finish, winning 3-0, meaning that both teams who are in the title race won their game. So Mamelodi Sundowns have played 29 games with 1 game left, with 68 points. And Orlando Pirates have played 28 games and 65 points, meaning that they have 1 game in hand and a superior goal difference. Now Mamelodi Sundowns will play their final game on Tuesday against TS Galaxy, because they have CAF Champions League commitments during Betway Premiership game number 29 and game number 30. So they'll complete their season on Tuesday, with Orlando Pirates playing catch-up in the next 2 weeks. So let me hear your thoughts. Who do you think will win the Betway Premiership title this season? And Orlando Pirates goalkeeper Sipho Chain recorded another assist, taking his assist tally to 19, surpassing Ronwen Williams' previous record of 18 clean sheets in 2023-24 campaign. Orlando Pirates DDC team has won the league after beating Mamelodi Sundowns 2-0 on Saturday. They won the league for the first time since its inception over 10 years ago. So do you think that the senior team will be able to replicate what the under-23 team managed to do? Let me hear your thoughts down in the comment section. Baroka FC and Black Leopards have been relegated from the Motsepe Championship down to the amateur ranks of the ABC Motsepe League. Now, what do you think of these two clubs from Limpopo being relegated in the same season? And do you think that they'll be able to come back, or they'll just buy a status? Let me hear your thoughts regarding that. And finally, in other news, South African wing-back Gift Links and AGF have won the Danish League for the first time in 40 years, with Gift Links nominated for the player of the season. However, he's still unable to break into the Bafana squad. Do you think this title might help him to break into the squad? Let me hear your thoughts down in the comment section. That's the end of the news for today. See you next time.